What's up everyone, back for another beer review, and today I'll be reviewing yet another beer from Underground Beer Lab, and they are out of East Syracuse, New York, and this is their Spectral Mass. So this is a New England IPA that comes in at 7% alcohol by volume. No IBUs listed. Time of review, this can is approximately 2.5 weeks old. So we have another freshie here from UBL. And this is actually a medal winner. So earlier this year at the 2024 New York State Craft Beer Competition, this actually won the silver medal in the Hazy IPA category. I think there was like 78 entries, and this was second place. The first place beer was another beer from UBL called Variable, which I've never had before, so I'll have to review that at some point. So this one is brewed with Citra, Strata, Galaxy, and Mosaic hops. So you strip away Strata, you have the old school like 3 hops used in many and plenty of the classic New England IPA. So anyway, I'm really excited about this one. Let's crack it open and get in the glass, see what we got going on. We got a medal winner here, New York State Craft Beer Competition, so I'm pretty pumped up. I'm hoping it's delicious. Give it a pour here, and it's looking like a hazy. Try to go a little bit aggressive and get a nice head here. Something like that. Put this over here. Yeah, so it plays the role of a hazy IPA. So it has that beautiful like honey orange color, like a bright orange. It's gonna look more dull on camera, but in person, like sunshine in the glass, although maybe a bit darker. Murky turbid, can't see through it. Hold it up to the light. Yeah, there's no light getting through there. Just over a finger of a eggshell white, super creamy looking head. That is picture perfect for a New England IPA for sure. Anyway, let's get a nose. Wow. Smells like concentrated like orange juice. That's crazy. Big citrus notes. Orange, tangerine, grapefruit, dare I say tangelo or tangelo. But it's like encompasses the entire fruit. So in the nose, while it does have a juicy aroma, but it also has like zesty kind of pithy kind of quality as well. So a little bit of like a honeydew melon rind, maybe cantaloupe, definitely a melon rind in general. And then stone fruits. I would say more in the peach and apricot realm. There's also this big dankness, and it has a little bit of berry, so I'm getting dank berry. I'm thinking the combination of the Mosaic and Strata, although I've gotten dank berry out of Mosaic numerous times, but that with the Strata is probably giving me more of like a dank strawberry. It doesn't smell too sweet. It has enough of, again, like the citrus being the whole fruit, no matter what citrus character you would call out, or citrus, I should say fruit you would call out. Then it has that like dank berry thing, the stone fruits. It doesn't smell too sweet. And again, you can't smell sweetness, but the perceived sweetness in the nose, I don't think this is going to be a super sweet beer, but could be wrong. Yeah, dank and a little bit of like herbaceousness. Anyway, let's get into it. Cheers, everyone. That's really nice. Wow. Real nice. That finish is good. Real good. So the nose kind of carries over the taste, but there's one big difference we'll talk about momentarily. Buying this for 7%, higher side of medium, approaching low full, but more higher side of medium. Really nice. The mouthfeel is not spectacular. Has a moderate carbonation. It does have a smooth, creamy sensation. I'd like to see this a little bit softer, because I think a little bit softer, the mouthfeel would be fantastic. As it is, it's just really good. This is a super drinkable 7% New England IPA. Like, I'm taking a lot of sips because this beer actually has a good dryness to it, but the flavors aren't over the top. Everything that I got in the nose is condensed to like one singular just tasting note, and it's just good. So forefront, I get a nice bready kind of malt character. Dives underneath the palate, omnipresent, never steps in the way, but you know it's maybe a little bit of a lower ABV IPA, 7%, not super low ABV, but again, it's not a double. It's noticeable to some degree. Then after that, waves of citrus, again, orange, tangelo, tangerine, even like a ruby red grapefruit. But again, it's both the juice and then like the pit, the rind, the peel. It's everything. So you get like the nice like fresh blast of like orange juice, but then after that you're getting like the zestiness from like I was gonna say orange peel, but more like maybe like a lemon lime. It has a zestiness, a pithiness. It has that like somewhat bitter and kind of pithiness, like a mild to moderate bitterness. Halfway through the palate is where I get more of like an Oprah. I do not get Oprah in this. There's no Oprah in this glass. I get over ripened kind of stone fruits. So peach, apricot, maybe even a touch of mango. Not getting as much of the melon rind in the taste. That was more in the nose. There's a little bit of like a pineapple, and then on the finish, dank berry. It's like berry that transitions into this dank, herbaceous kind of finish. This is full on dry with a mild bitterness. 7%, you can't tell, which is nice. I can see why this won a medal. Not because I think this is like an absolutely delicious, over-the-top, ridiculous beer. This is just, if somebody made, any brewery, made a 7% New England IPA with those 4 hops, you put it in the glass, this is kind of what I expect. I get a little bit of everything. It's very well balanced. It's not too sweet. It's not too bitter. It's not too dry. I think the sweetness and the dryness really balance out. You get that mild kind of bitterness you would get from a style like this. It's just really well done. It's not blowing my socks off, but it is really fucking good. 7%, you can't tell. Again, if I was doing this blind, I might even guess like 6.5 because the drinkability is just unbelievable. Like, this is a beer where at UBL, if they just had this on tap all the time, I could see people coming in and just getting pints of this and enjoying it because it's not going to break your palate. It's not, not too much going on. There's enough flavor here, I think, to keep everybody interested if you're a hop lover, and it's just a really well done beer. I'm not going to score this super high because I don't think this is a super high scoring beer for myself personally, but I got to respect the quality of this one and the fact that it's a really well-made, tasty New England IPA, and that's where I'll leave it. So Underground Beer Lab, their Spectral Mass, I'm going to give this a straight 4.25 out of 5. That's kind of where this one lands for me. I think it's really nice. I think it's damn tasty. It's super fresh too, 2.5 weeks old. So yeah, I'm really digging this one. I do like the label as well. So yeah, another good beer from UBL. I think this is like the 4th beer I've had from them. And every single beer that I've had from them has been really damn good. Like, there's been nothing that has kind of surprised me in a good or bad way. It's just like, all right, they're getting, pretty good hype here in New York State. And I think it's well-deserved because I think it's a good beer. Now, price point, $18 a 4-pack at the brewery. I paid $4.99 for that can. It's kind of the going rate, so I'm fine with it. That's kind of where beers like this are. In a perfect world, this would be $60 a 4-pack, and I would have paid, $4 to $4.50 for that can, but it is what it is. Anyway, availability. I don't think UBL gets outside of New York State. I don't know how far in either direction. They're in East Syracuse. I do know they get out to the Buffalo area, so they're all the way west here. I don't know if they get to the southern tier. I don't know how far east they get towards like New York City, but if you're in New York State, you probably can get your hands on their beer. I got to hit up the brewery at some point. I got to hit up more breweries in like that Syracuse kind of location and around, because I haven't really, I think I went to like Willow Rock, and that was like the only brewery I've ever went to. But it'd be fun to check these guys out because they get a lot of hype, and the beers I've had from them have been pretty good. So if you've had this one before, post in the comment section. Let me know what you think about it. But yeah, really good beer. Appreciate everybody stopping by for another beer review here on the Beer Patrol. To the next one. Cheers.